Hi everyone, my name's Jenny Kim, and I'm the CEO and founder of Cooper. I'm a seasoned management consultant in the private equity industry. I'm a former C-suite executive, and I also spent a couple of years under the direct tutelage of Ray Dalio at Bridgewater, helping build tools that leverage technology to enhance day-to-day business. And I became obsessed with one theme across all that time, and that was, what is it that keeps our leaders from having the great impact that they want to on their organizations? And one of the primary reasons is decision fatigue. Let's face it, our leaders are overwhelmed by the sheer amount of decisions they have to make on a daily basis. And how do we prioritize that today? It's mostly through our human judgment, biases and all. And sometimes you have 30 things screaming at you at the same time, and your brain tells you, oh, all 30 of those are equally important. Meanwhile, a business is getting faster and more complex. So what was true yesterday is no longer true today, requiring constant reevaluation and data that is supposed to make us faster and more agile, and it will, is still currently stuck in cumbersome dashboards and charts, only exacerbating this feeling of fatigue. And thus was born Cooper. Cooper is an AI-enabled decision prioritization platform for business leaders. So it sits on top of your enterprise data and identifies the most financially impactful opportunities for your business at any given point in time, and laser focuses decision makers on those, eliminating other noise so that you could focus on such things as, am I effectively spreading my decisions across revenue, EBITDA, cash flow impact issues? I have a limited amount of resources, time, money, talent. Am I deploying those optimally for maximum impact? And is there anything about to drive off a cliff right now? Because if there is, I need to know about that. So converging forces are making Cooper all but inevitable. Business is moving faster, getting more complex. The great news is that enterprise data is now everywhere. It's been decades, a lot of big names, big money spent on this. And we're at a point now where there are enough good companies out there with good data culture. And the problem still remains how to unlock the value sitting in that mountain of information. And workforce burnout, mental health, these topics have never been more important. The time is now for leaders to step up and provide meaning and purpose to their workforces through great prioritization. Looking at Cooper's competitive landscape, if I could just get you to think about this quote, if you want people to make the right decisions with data, you have to get it into their heads in a way they understand. So let's take a look at the 2x2. It's human, machine, analytics versus outcomes. And you look at that analytics pillar, there's a lot of names, saturated, big names, constantly moving up that ladder, getting to AI automation. And in outcomes, that's mostly been a human-to-human dialogue, dominated by management consultants, for example. But there's an emerging category here called decision intelligence, and that is where Cooper belongs. Some of these other competitors that you see here, however, they're still the same data guys moving from left to right, and it's great that we're repackaging data more into decisions. That's closer to outcomes, yes. But Cooper is uniquely differentiated, and it is the one platform that actually thinks like a business leader. So we're talking about prioritization, solution engineering, not just data repackaging. So again, Cooper helps you to prioritize what's most important and eliminating other noise. And it doesn't just tell you what's going on and what's wrong, but it helps you model the decision. And finally, over time, think about rewarding the right decision makers in your organization based on objective contribution and rewiring decision making in your organization so the right people are making the right decisions. Cooper is B2B SaaS. It's got a 3-tiered license structure for maximum coverage across each client. And you see our year 5 projections here. If there's one stat I'd love for you to take away is the average annual revenue per client. We're looking at getting up to about $400K per year, and compare that to the approximately $2 to $6 million a year that an average mid-sized company can spend on management consultants and IT consultants for episodic results versus continuous results that Cooper brings to the table. And you can see that sell-in potential. This is our team, myself. Viral Lakhani is our CTO. Kathy Bogart's our head of client success, both very successful executives in their field. And we've got a great board of advisors. On the business side, we've got Brendan. He is the global EVP of revenue at Ticketmaster. Nausheen, former chief strategy officer at Nike. Trina is the co-president at the Institute for Sustainable Communities, helping us to track the positive impact of decision-making within Cooper. Our very own Dean Gary Fraser, UCLA Anderson, to make sure that Cooper is always connected to foremost business academic thinking. And finally, Barry Scharfman, MIT PhD, our AI technologist. As you can see here, Cooper has a full prototype launched, and we have 4 beta clients signed up, and beta testing is now in progress, and an additional pipeline of 16 more clients. So interest has been very robust. And then we are currently raising a $2 million round, of which we've raised 700 so far, so looking for that remaining 1.3 million under the safe note terms that you see here. Our big milestones, we've started beta testing now. We're looking to be revenue positive by Q1 of next year, and this $2 million will get us runway until 2025. Thank you so much. I look forward to speaking with you.